is April the 5th, 2017. It's about 6:35 in the evening. Shaking my little table. And first, let me start off by saying if you hear the echo, it's because I just moved into my new apartment. Hey. So if you follow me, you do know. And you probably see it on YouTube. And if you haven't, you can go on YouTube because I do like a whole little tour of the new apartment. But I am here in North Long Beach, California, in my new apartment, and it sounds kind of echoey because we're still getting stuff in. But I'm really excited about today because I just wanted to kind of, you're the first to hear about it. So first, let me say thank you for joining me. If you see my purple shirt, we got our purple loser shirt in. Oh my goodness. Let me stand up because I'm recording on something else. You see my shirt? This is spring edition, okay? So if you want to order those will be up on Branchman.com. So be sure to log on to get your purple loser shirt. And actually, when you order your shirt, you'll also be getting wristbands because I'm like, let me go ahead and like make it special, make it a package. So I'm like, let me just give away some wristbands to the people who follow me and watch me. All right. So today I wanted to kind of give you a little bit of one of my webinars that's coming up on April 15, 2017 at 10:30. I'm doing a webinar called Becoming Unstuck. I've run into a lot of people who are like, you know, Kat, I want to work with you, but I feel like I can't work with you until I know what I want to do. Kat, I can't work with you because it's so much going on in my life right now. It's so many things I want to do. I can't narrow it down, and I don't know what to do. And so I've created a webinar on April 15th. That's going to be 60 minutes of me helping you low-key, like, figure out what you're doing with your life. I mean, the professional way of saying it would be me helping you to navigate through some of the obstacles of your life and creating a blueprint. The hood, what it said is I'm going to get you all the way together. Because I think a lot of people are too much in their own mind. And this is what I do. I've done it for family, friends, church members. I want to help you navigate through some of that and understand. So if you go to catbranchman.com, you can register today for that. But today, I want to give you a little snippet of what we're going to be doing in the workshop. So if you follow me, you know that I do a lot of things. I'm a wife, I'm a mother. I was a student about a year and a half ago. I was getting my master's degree, working full time. Then I also had a foster child I was taking care of, as well as helping family and friends. I was serving in ministry. I mean, I was all over the place, but I get stuff done. I've never come to a place in life where I just completely had to halt and I didn't know what was going on. And the reason why is because of this one thing I'm getting ready to show you right here. If you're just joining me, we're going over how to become unstuck. If you think that you're in a place right now where you're just not sure what the next move is, it's too much going on, let me help you navigate through some of that. So I'm going to show you a picture. You won't be able to read it, but I want to show it to you. So if you look at this, and I know you're probably like, oh my gosh, this is what I do. When it comes to school, writing papers, major projects for work, helping out in the ministry, me and my husband trying to figure out his next move with his business, this is how I start. So if you look at this, I mean, I write sloppy, but, you know, whatever. It's all the things that I want to accomplish within my business. There are like 13 things on this paper. And each one of them have like 4 or 5 bullet points underneath. Most of the time when you are stuck concerning what you want to do with your life, you are stuck because you are in your mind. And it's hard pulling things from your mind and putting them or making them manifest into reality. The reason why it's hard is because up here, it's not just one solitary thought. Like, okay, like I just want to go to school. You're thinking about, I want to go to school. Where am I going to find the time to sleep? How am I going to find the time to continue to go to work and get the hours I need because I got to pay rent? Oh, snap. Not only do I got to pay rent, I got to pay bills. Man, my car tripping. Can I even get there? Do they have night classes? I don't even know what I want to major in. Do I even want to go to school? I was never really a good student. Man, I'm going to just stay black and die. Like, or whatever. Like, it's too much going on up here for you to really build your plan. Same thing with me. This is one of the biggest things that have allowed me to have success in my life concerning certain things. Even now with me venturing off into entrepreneurship, getting it on paper. Now, this is not just a goal list. Like, write your goals down for 2017. That's not what this is. What this is like a web flow chart. And sorry for the little kids. I have my patio door open and he's like hella screaming right now. But it's cool. Focus on me. What it is at the top it says my business. And then I started in the corner with, of the whole pie, what does a part of it look like? Oftentimes we get stuck when we write down goal sheets or like what my goal is. We get stuck because it's not detailed enough. So I write down, so I'll give you an example. Speaking. Part of my business, I'll be speaking. Well, what does that mean specifically? I want to do TED Talks, women conferences. I want to have seminars that are national and international, and global. Coaching events, specifically. Once I did that, today, like, look, this is my new one. I did that last night. I prayed over it, and today I just created my whole webinar. Everything's up. It's on my website. The webinar has been planned. The PayPal button is up. All you have to do is fall in line for it. But on the back end, it only manifested because I was able to not only write it down, but write it down, put it in detail, and then I can see how it connects to everything else. So let's just use the example of going back to school. I had one of my clients today text me like, Kat, after talking to you today and us going over some things and reviewing, I think I'm going to go back to school for computer science. And I was ecstatic. I mean, I wanted to pop a bottle of champagne. That's my only bottle of champagne. I was like, all right, girl, I'm going to have to get some more and then, we'll celebrate. But I was so excited because she went from seeing herself as just the person in her family who helps. That was her role. And accepting that to figuring out there's more for her, what she wanted. Her passion is completely different than the job she's doing now. And she jumped off the cliff and registered for school. And I want to help you do that. So if you're watching this video and you're like, look, even if you're watching the video, you're like, I got an idea where I want to go. I'm not stuck. You may be stuck up here trying to understand how to get from where you are to where you want to be. I'm telling you guys, I don't think I'm better than you, but I do think that based off of my characteristics, my flaws, the good stuff in my life, my values and beliefs, I have come up with a system that has allowed me to execute. I thank God that I'm married, but I don't think it was a coincidence that I got married at 22 years old. Because I was right. Listen, when I was in high school, I was doing this for my marriage. Like, all right, I want to get married. My kid's name, my husband's name, qualities. Like, and I'm not saying you haven't done that. But what I am saying is I did it so much in every part of my life that I saw things manifest. Like, I would pray over stuff and then boom, doors would open. But a lot of it is practical, and we can't spiritualize things that are our responsibility. So if you're watching this, I just want you to know you don't have to feel stuck. And maybe it's not for you. Maybe you're like, hey, I'm cool. Girl, I'm just trying to log in and see what you're talking about. How you doing today? But if you know somebody that might be stuck, if you know somebody that's, you've talked to them and they're just like, I don't know where I'm going. I'm not really sure. I don't need no life coach. I can't afford no consultant. This is perfect. There's no commitment. It's 60 minutes on a Saturday. If they can't make it, the video will be up for to replay. But watch it, share this, and just reach out to people, because it makes no sense for me to sit up here and have all these other workshops for people who really have an idea where they're going but need a little bit more help, and then leave the people who's just like on the sideline like, man, what is life? Like, I've been there before, and these are the techniques and the tools that I use to help me figure out what's going on. I mean, even now, you have multi-million-dollar CEOs, multi-million-dollar companies, CEOs, CFOs who do this. They do it. Yeah, they have consultants. Yeah, they have business planners, and they have all these people and these gurus around them. But a lot of the stuff they do is practical. And I'm going to tell you another piece. I don't want to give it, but I'm going to give it to you since you're watching it. You see this? Okay? It's sloppy, but it shows discipline. And I'm going to tell you why. Oftentimes, people who are struggling with like becoming unstuck sometimes, not everybody, but some of them, you're not passionate about where you are, which is why you're stuck. And because you're not passionate about where you are, it shows up in your work wherever you are now. So take a minute to think about where you work at. Can you honestly say and admit to yourself, you give it 100% every day? If you want a promotion low key and you apply for it, you would get it because you're a workhorse. You put your all into it. 9 times out of 10, if you're in a stuck place in life, it's reflecting in the work you're doing right now. Which is why it's important for you to figure out where you're going and what you want. Because not only are you losing, But whatever company you working for, they're not really getting their money's worth, low key. I'm just being honest with you guys, because I've been there. I've worked at a hospital before, miserable, because that's not where my passion was. So I had to figure out, okay, Kat, what do you want? What do you want to do? And for me, working at the hospital, being miserable, it manifested into me moving out of the state I was in back to California, because it was a part of the plan. But I would have never been able to figure that out had I just been stagnant, feeling like it is what it is. You know, until God opened up an opportunity, I'm going to just be here. So anyway, I hope this helps somebody. Like, share, subscribe. I'm getting ready to upload this on YouTube. Down below, you'll see the link for Becoming Unstuck. Go to catbranchman.com, register today. There are limited spots, so you might want to get your spot as soon as possible. If you can't watch it on Saturday, still get your spot, and I will send the video to you so you can still get the information. I appreciate you guys being there and supporting me. Like, subscribe, and share, and go get you a loser shirt. This is spring purple. I'm going to take some pictures tomorrow with my new camera I got. Love y'all. Peace.